At or near the time of this murder, did you have a conversation with Detective Winn regarding regarding your sister?
Yes, I did.
And at that time, what did you tell her?
I told her, she explained to me that my sister was a witness or she had information regarding a murder, and asked me about my sister, and I said, my sister is probably the biggest liar I've ever met in my life, and if I don't see something happening directly that she's involved in, I don't believe anything that she has to say. Oh, she called all the time, so it was literally from when I first started it in 1990. There was problems with her with other officers, and she would get upset, because I wouldn't talk to her. She would call here and make accusations, and they knew she was a problem.
False accusations?
Yes.
Of what?
I'd have to look back. I mean, it was...
False accusations of other people?
Towards me, to try to get me in trouble at work, and I don't even remember what it was. I mean, it was all the time. So they knew she would call up here, she'd call to detectives, and everybody was aware of her. And, obviously worse when she was using, she smoked meth, so she had a lot of issues. And most often, it was around, anytime her boyfriend would get in trouble, she would do anything to
Who was her
help
boyfriend?
him.
She was a manipulator. She was a liar, manipulator. I couldn't stand her. She had the sheriffs come out to my house one time because she said that she was a witness in a murder investigation and that I was threatening her, which I wasn't. And so I had the sheriff show up my door one time. This was years ago. Then she said she was a witness in a murder, and I didn't even know this. I didn't even know this until she said that. Then I had the sheriff show up, come over to my house and say, yeah, she said that you're threatening her. I'm like, man, you don't know the half of what this woman does. She does this all the time. Oh, she was one terrible woman. She was horrible. She threatened my kids. She threatened to burn down my house, to have my kids killed. Yeah, she was bad. Well, I can tell you this, man. My other brother, she had him thrown in jail a few times for stuff that he didn't even do, stuff that she lied about.
Well, she was the type of person, she was a thief. She would burglarize people's homes. She would prey on the elderly, pretend she was a paralegal, which she was not. She would go into their house and then have an accomplice with her and take property from elderly people's homes. She would rip off her friends, of which, was all the tweakers, the methamphetamine users are friends. They know one another. So it was just a constant. I was getting calls on her from some of these people here at the station because she was such a problem. They thought that maybe I could help them get her off their back.
Man, that girl was a liar. I mean, a liar, flat out, would lie constantly. She was like that with everybody. She was like that with everybody.